Hi, it's January the 1st and it's a beautiful day outside, so I'm going to go on a little bike ride and maybe you can come along as well. Just a little ride around the local roads and put away the last of my holiday hangovers. I'm done with it now. Thank God I can get back on my sober regime. I'm absolutely done with drink. Okay, come along. I always hate this part because it's really stony outside my rig. There's almost no grip, so I've got to make sure I've got a good set of boots on, even in the hot weather. It's a lovely day today, so that part of it is great, but I'm very wary and cognizant about falling over on this gravel. So start up and move forward. Got to go all the way down to the cafe just ahead of us, get on the road and just hope no one comes the other way down the pavement. Person here is looking a bit suspicious and dangerous. She gonna let me go? Yes, thank you much. We're on the road. Currently heading down 3rd Street. We're heading towards the crossroads of Fremont Street, and then we're gonna turn left and ride out of town. Big problem with the GoPro camera. Once you're underway, you get the horrendous wind noise, so I had to turn the audio down on the rest of this section of the clip. So it gives me some space to talk over it. Full tank, less than $14. That's not bad, is it? And we're off. just passing Boot Hill on the right, going out of town. Let's hope we don't end up there. So the sign we just passed tells us the checkpoint is coming up, and we're going to take the left-hand fork and go down, heading out on a roundabout route towards Sierra Vista. So here's the immigration checkpoint. We're just getting into the left-hand lane now and make our left turn. Nothing coming. Away we go. And now it's a 10-mile ride down this road until we get to Highway 90, where we do a left and make our way into Sierra Vista. Down this road is the site of the Fairbank ghost town, which was the railhead. I'll tell you a bit about that when we go past. So for those of you who don't live here in Arizona, this is typical of the scenery. It's flat desert, so it gets a bit boring. I've tried to spare you. This is actually over a 2-hour bike ride we're looking at here, and I've cut a hell of a lot of it out just so that you don't doze off in your chairs. Hope you thank me for it. So somewhere on the right hand side we managed to sneak past Fairbank, which was the historical railhead for Tombstone in the days of the Old West. The railroad didn't come to Tombstone until about 1902, so everything had to come in by rail, and then it was wagoned down to Tombstone. So here we go. This is the left-hand turn coming up onto Highway 90, which will lead us into Sierra Vista. I'm planning to stop off at Sierra Vista Airport on the way down, so you'll see that in a bit. More featureless road, I'm afraid. We're not into Sierra Vista yet. So I've just turned right into the airport driveway, and it's quite a long road, even this. So you can see it's all fenced off, so I'm heading down towards the car park at the end and the passenger terminal, where I hoped all sorts of goodies would be going on. I love airports, as long as I'm not going through security. So find somewhere to park the bike and get it on the stand, switch it off. You might just hear me say safe, thank you. I always say that when I get off my bike, but you never know. Thank you. Howdy. Now you may have wondered why this video is called Night Flight to Nowhere. Seems like a strange title considering I'm on a bike ride around Sierra Vista streets, but there's a reason for it, and I'll show you right now. There's an airport at Sierra Vista for a long time, but I never got round to checking it out. You know, I was thinking that for my upcoming trip back to Thailand, it might be a good idea to get to San Francisco from this airport rather than Tucson. So let's check it out, I thought. So I came here, and imagine my surprise when I found that there's largely a lack of aeroplanes. And on a good day, there'll be some military stuff going on, because on the other side of the field over there, that's the military side. This is a shared facility, and so you do see fighter jets coming and going and whatever, so that's good. But this is the commercial side, and literally there just is nothing. So let's go and have a look in the terminal. So this is the entrance to the terminal of the Sierra Vista Municipal Airport, and amazing place it is, believe me. Let's go and have a look. Now, the thing about this place is that I've missed the last flight. In fact, the last flight left here in 2005, I think, which is about 12, 13 years ago. But it's all still here. It's amazing. Here are the check-ins that no one will ever check in again at. Just imagine the people waiting here excitedly for their flight to be called. Walk around here. These, I think, were rental car booths. That's what I think. Key return, you see, down there. I think this is for rental cars. And this is the baggage claim that no one will ever claim any baggage at ever again. It's just all still here. There is one guy that works here from time to time doing flight training. What the rest of it is all about, I really don't know. This is a pilot lounge. Here's the one guy that works here. Going through. More ghosts excitedly waiting for their flight. There's even a little museum here that you can read about all sorts of aeronautical goings on. It's really quite amazing. And the first time I came in here, I had this incredible melancholy feeling. I've had it before, and sometimes it's actually quite pleasant if you're in the right mood. But this is not the place you want to come to if you want to have a laugh. But you want to walk around and imagine places the way they used to be. This is the place to come. It reminds me a little bit of spending the night in Bangkok's old airport, where I was the only person there, really. I was waiting for my early flight out in the morning, and I got there at about 1 a.m, the last flight in. So it was sitting around just like this all night waiting, and then people gradually started coming in and whatever, So just thought you'd like to see it. least there are no traffic problems here, unlike San Jose. You could wait for an hour to get out of the airport. Ghastly place. Here the only danger is dying of loneliness and depression, or maybe falling off your bike and laying there undiscovered for a week or so. So this is the end of the airport drive. Going to do a right hand turn, take us back into Sierra Vista. Yet more featureless desert. Alright, so I cut out a good 10 minutes of that ride. Here we are, coming into the top end of Sierra Vista. Going to do a left-hand turn, take us down one of the main shopping streets, if you can call it that. This place I've arrowed here is called the Horned Toad, or as I like to call it, the Winking Lizard. And the reason I call it the Winking Lizard? Yes, I know, it's because it reminds me of a bar, a really good bar that used to be in Cleveland, Ohio. I must go and check it out one day. It's on my bucket list. Maybe the night before I go back to Thailand I'll pop in there and check it out. It's supposed to be pretty good. I only included this clip just to prove that I do stop at traffic lights. It's very advisable when you're riding a motorbike. Another left-hand turn coming up, and then it's the main road out of town and towards Tombstone. The last set of lights in Sierra Vista, but I'm sure you had enough, so we'll stop it there. Now we're back in Tombstone, heading back towards my rig. On the left there's some kind of church or other, have ghastly bells, and we're just coming up to the RV park and just about to turn into my rig. I've got to go up over the pavement. You can see there's some guy standing in the middle of the road. He was closer than he looked, so the camera tipping is me giving him the nod to get out from in front of me. Wasn't it more than 2 hours ride? Probably I was out for nearly 3 hours, all compressed down into 19 minutes. A bit longer than I normally do. If you just want to look at the airport bit, go in about 10 minutes in, and that's where it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.